Red Dead Redemption 2, everybody.
Good farming and grazing country.
Hope you guys have been enjoying it. It's been a lot
clean
of
away
fun.
from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. Yeah. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. Yeah. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
The Driscolls?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, but what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
There you are, brother. Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on.
Where was he? Oh, there he is. He blended right in with the
Okay, let's go.
with the rock right there.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this'll work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway. sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Alright, everybody, we have completed the first chapter. Now, as you can see, we have about three yellow.
Arthur, my boy. My dear boy. What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks. Nothing. We're free. We're free to plan our own futures once more.
I hope so, Dutch.
You kept the faith, Arthur. You always kept it.
And I ain't losing it now.
Alright, as you see, there are, barring further interruption, I'm going to move to the map. You see, Uncle has something he wants us to do. There's stuff to do in Valentine. There's stuff to do down here. So, these will all be different missions that I will continue on with doing. I'm just going to show you a few features here before we jump out. We can shave here, which is something I am actually going to do. There is actually a barber shop, which is in Valentine, and there are barber shops scattered all over the map where you can get little fancier styles. But if you were just going for the full style, you can see how you can do it whichever length you like. I prefer the clean shaven Arthur Morgan just because it looks better. He cannot, I believe at this point, no, he can't cut his hair. You have to go to the barber for that, but I prefer to keep my man clean shaven. If you guys want to see any of the styles or anything like that, I could show you some of those styles. We can go into the change clothing. We have different outfits that we can wear. Right now I'm wearing the gunslinger because that's one of my favorites that Arthur wears. There's the summer gunslinger, which is also another one of my favorites. There's the winter gunslinger. There's a lot of other outfits that you can see here. If you guys enjoy any of these outfits, let me know. This one is stored on my horse. Something that I do like to do is put a vest on. My favorite vest is this one. Equip. And that kind of gives it a little more full look. Also, check to see if we have any black pants yet. These are all kind of got some holes in them, and I kind of like to change that up. I will not be focusing too much on the outfit, just more on the story. But of course, if you guys go and get this game, which I would recommend, go ahead and yeah, there's so much in this game that you can do. It's really a shame that I can't explore the game as much as I like to. But
Good day, Mr. Morgan.
as you see, we can walk around camp. We can talk to people,
Got everything you need, Miss Grimshaw?
greet people.
Not by a long shot, Mr. Morgan. We lost a lot in the move.
We'll be back on our feet soon.
There's a lot of unique talking, that different things, and then of course you can go and you can antagonize people, which I will give you a look at that. You can't antagonize Dutch for some reason right now, but let's go and antagonize Hosea if I can.
Nothing makes you happier than being miserable, does it?
Why don't we talk about your problems, huh?
I'm only kidding around.
Is that supposed to be amusing?
As you can see, you can do many things. There are many hilarious moments if you just antagonize random NPCs. But yeah, there's a lot of good things to this game that I strongly suggest you guys do not miss. Now, I'm also going to show you what I prefer to keep my mini map like this. We're going to go into the maps here. We're going to go up to Valentine, and we're going to go to this one right here. Now, by clicking on this, as you're going to see, there's X for index, which shows all the things that we have unlocked so far. But if you click on that, it'll actually bring up the red line. That'll take you directly, well, pretty much following the trails. It'll take you on the road where you need to go. If you get good, where you memorize the countryside like I have, and you know where to go, you can, for the most part, just cut straight across the country, and it will save you some time. But if you don't know where to go, I strongly suggest
I don't think you should just be wandering around here, friend. Not a thing happens round
These
here
are
without O'Driscoll saying
O'Driscolls.
so. Understand me?
Anyways, but if you get really good at knowing the map, you know what? I just can't do that,
Be
guys.
sure to keep a bullet warm for you. Just
Really?
bite down. We've got you, boyo.
That's the way to do it. You don't talk to me that way and get away with it, especially if you're bad. Anyways, we're gonna ride into Valentine, and next time's video will be this next mission. Just showing you a little bit of the open world. This is a massive open world game with stranger missions. I will not be playing any of the stranger missions or side quests because it will take up too much time. But if you do get this game, which again I strongly suggest that you do, speaking of strangers quests, question mark on the mini map right here tells you where there is a stranger mission. But I strongly suggest that if you get that, you play all the side quests, because honestly, they are quite interesting, especially if you're looking for that 100% completion. So, hope you guys have been enjoying this. As you can see, this town is stunning. Mud, horses, NPCs. He's riding. I'm sorry, I didn't do anything at all. Anyways. Oh yeah. Anyways, there's just lots of cool things to be had in this town. And this has been Levi Smith with Crimson Wraith Gaming. If you guys have enjoyed these, please let me know in the comments. And I love making these for you guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Enjoy.